Alright, this is Bram van Overbeke with Future Care Design. It's been almost 2 months since I last did a video, and as you'll be able to see, it's because my back gave out. I was too wild, I did too many things for too long, and also it became nearly the day before yesterday. It was the 1 year memorial of my dad's passing, so that was also something that was weighing on me. But yesterday I had an appointment with a chiropractor, thanks to the teacher of our daughter. She managed to get us in. She was in the practice whenever a cancellation came in, and she said, "Oh, I know a guy who's got problems with his back. He's supposed to have an appointment in half a month." So connections. And yeah, so my back was cracked like a walnut, and now I'm slightly better. I got my beautiful staff that I made when I was 8 years old, and I'm actually getting to use it. I made it thinking that I would be a nature's wizard, which I am, I guess. So yeah, let me take you through some of the things that have been happening, and show you. Mostly I'm going to show you some stuff that has been happening to the squirrels, but also something that happened in the front here. Right, ciao ciao. Yeah, so as you can see, the front fence is in. We're very happy. We're going to plant wisteria all the way along this, and above our driveway, which is going to sit here, we'll be able to park 2 cars. And then on the left there, it's a pedestrian and bicycle entrance, and then we'll go towards the back. So yeah, it's been almost 2 months since let's say another 6 days and it would be 2 months. And yeah, right now everything has settled. The grass is turning a bit brown in April, which is a bit worrying. Normally it happens later, May. But yeah, what can we do? We barely had rain. This is something that's really nice. Just as an improvisation, I made a little pond, and we've got, where are they? Froglets. Don't know if they're very visible. We also have a lot of mosquitoes, mosquito larvae. But there's little froglets in there. So that'll be fun. I'll be able to hear them croak soon. So yeah, the swale mounds have started to turn brown as well. Not everywhere. So for instance, here in the swale itself, there's still some green. The plants are continuing to grow, but up on the mound they're not so happy. This is mainly what I wanted to show you. So I put this wood chip in 2 months ago or more, and then the swale filled up and made everything wet. And you would expect that basically things to dry up. Right now, for instance, over here, this is hard as rock, basically. Like, you cannot do nothing with it. Like, you would need a pickaxe in order to make a soil sample. So I just want to show you this. Let me find a place. I'm gonna go down a little bit. So, first 5 centimeters, it's dry. And then over here, it's the first waterlogged piece of wood. Yeah. Let's go a little bit further. I haven't watered this, just to be clear. So look at that. Still holding moisture. Like it's wet. I'm not joking now. This is wet. So go down. Basically, as I remove things, you can see there's life. There's all kinds of little detritus feeders in here. I haven't seen too much evidence of fungi yet, but that might come. And this is going down quite a way. Like, this is, I don't know, 5-10 centimeters now. So, yeah, this is basically what we're hoping to achieve with our swales. Lots and lots of organic matter turning into soil, humus, and slowly decomposing. It's not here exactly, but I found one place that it's not so wood chippy, like there's more soil. And there's a lot of earthworms there as well, which I cannot really show you now, because I'd have to start digging with a shovel and it doesn't really work with one hand. But yeah, I mean, it smells like soil already. Look at that. You'd expect to see water like that on something that has been dipped in rain or water 5 minutes ago. If I were to leave this out for 5 minutes, it would dry out. You could even, I think you might even be able to see it drying off in this moment. Right? The solar radiation is just evaporating that water and taking it away into the atmosphere. And yet, in the bottom of this soil, for 1.5–2 months, this moisture has been able to hold on. Yeah. So, I mean, it works. Further evidence that it works is that over here, you see these beans? They have their roots in that kind of water, right? And over here we had very similar beans and they've all started drying out. So it gives me some pause, because I know that we're going to plant trees here. I'm thinking, should I be planting them closer to the swale mound? Or to the swale? I don't think so in the end. But yeah, something to consider. Let me show you something else. So I forgot what it's called now. I think it's called vetch in English. Vikos in Greek. And it's setting up some nice seed. And basically what I hope is that with this Elena seed mix, which I'll still post a recipe of one day, we'll be able to let's naturalize some of these seeds in our landscape and yeah, create some nice biodiversity and fertility where there used to be monoculture. We are hopefully going to start soon on this veggie garden, but yeah, seeing as my back gave out and there are some other complications, we haven't worked on that. Acacias are going nice in the back. We're being very happy. I keep saying we're going to plant soon, we're going to plant trees soon, but quite likely we won't get to it. We might try and plant a few this year, but looks like life got in the way. I don't really mind. This was a very big experience putting in these swales, and I ran and did a lot, and now for almost 2 months I've been paying for it. So, you know, yeah, so little reflection on that. It is in my nature to do things with gusto, with a lot of effort and passion, and when it came to the earthworks, it was like one of the biggest things that we needed to do. Biggest steps basically, like clearing the land, taking out trees, cutting them up, making firewood or making wood that someone could use for crafts. Well, then doing the earthworks themselves, making the earth tubes underneath the ground there. Oof, there are so many things. And the thing is with earthworks or earth moving machinery, you cannot really leave them alone for too long, like 5 minutes maybe. Or they can do like a week's worth of manual labor in 5 minutes. Like, it's not a joke. One day I wasn't paying attention when I was working on those earth tubes, and I asked the bobcat driver to move some soil around, which I thought he understood what we were trying to do, but he didn't, and he piled it up in a big giant pile, and we had to bring in another excavator to fix that problem, because we now had a dump truck load of soil in a place where we didn't want it, and that was me not paying attention for 10 minutes. So it's a bit like there's a lot of pressure on you. I think of it like a traffic director, like the kind of public official that stands in the middle of a square and says, you drive now, you drive there, this. It felt a lot like that. As a designer, as a person making choices, decisions, the level of responsibility that people require you to meet, it's quite high. And I think that, and the running and all the different pressures, they got to me. And together with the fact that my dad passed a year ago. So I was forced to take a break. Now hopefully with this help of the chiropractor and some medication, because I've been on some strong painkilling medication, I will be able to recover and continue at a more quiet pace. Having to take into account that maybe I shouldn't be doing so much myself, but asking other people to do things, which is very difficult. But yeah, we still have a few other jobs with earthworks to be done. We're going to be doing some work with concrete, like little bridges and some other things. I hope to be able to do the basin of the duck and chicken house soon as well, and the chicken compost corridor. Yeah, I think that's it. I've been a bit down as well, because I don't feel whenever I'm like that, like whenever there was days that I basically just didn't get up from the bed. My back was that bad, and I feel useless, and it's very difficult for me to feel like that. Like I cannot even do 3 dishes without hooing and hawing and all that. So it was not an easy time, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be improving a bit. Spring is coming along nice, that's nice. It's very hopeful and good. We're seeing butterflies and hoopoes and roses and other flowers coming out. The river is coming back home every day with a small bouquet of flowers, which is really lovely. And we're enjoying the froggies. So in general, there's lots to be grateful for, including that my back is getting a bit better, and that you guys are here to follow along. When I have more news, I will let you know. And for now, I'm gonna sign off and speak to you later. Ciao, ciao.